let's get talking about KVARATSKHELIA, because you know my take on KVARATSKHELIA. He's a good player, but I'm unsure if he's somebody that has shown enough consistency. That being said, comments from his father do show why maybe that consistency has waned a little bit. So I'm going to take you through what his agent has had to say and what his dad has had to say. So speaking to Georgian TV, KVARATSKHELIA's agent said this. Pretty clear now, so wait till you hear this. I don't want people to think that Kvara wants to stay at Napoli. We want to leave, but we're waiting for the end of the Euros so as not to disturb him. The priority is to join a team that plays in the Champions League. So the agent wants out, the player wants out, and his father wasn't holding back either. So his father, speaking about the agent's comments on his son's future, said this. I don't want my son to stay at Napoli. They changed coach 3 times last season, and it's hard to play in a similar situation. That could explain some of the sketchy form, because when they won the Scudetto, when Napoli won Serie A, they were incredible. You know, KVARATSKHELIA was amazing, Lobotka at midfield was amazing, their attack was amazing, they were really good, but they fell off a cliff. But if they've gone through 3 coaches in a year, it's not unusual or not understandable that maybe some of the players like Osimhen or KVARATSKHELIA weren't performing at their best. So I'm open-minded if Liverpool are indeed interested. So what are we thinking? KVARATSKHELIA. It's doable because you can clearly see there his agent and his dad want him out of Napoli. And then you're going to look at, he wants Champions League football, so that's a priority. So who is there? Us, PSG, not really thinking of anybody else who could maybe afford those numbers. And if you're looking at it from a career perspective, let's be honest, PSG, what are you going to win? You're going to win the French League maybe. You're not going to win the Champions League. Is it a step up in your career? No, it isn't. Serie A is a stronger league. So what are we saying? Possible? Not possible? I've not seen a valuation, by the way, so I've not seen a number mentioned anywhere. It's Mighty Red, Craig, isn't it? No. You know my stance on Mighty Red. I'm not a Mighty Red fan. Do I remember the Channel 4 cartoon series The House of Rock? No, I don't, Mark. Was that based on the... No, actually, I just don't remember it. Sorry, mate. I just don't remember it. Craig, Kvara or Chiesa in your opinion? So, honestly, both. I mean that sincerely. I'm not trying to be sensationalist. The way I look at Federico Chiesa is this. He's available for a decent fee because he won't sign a new deal. As it stands, unless Thiago Motta changes his mind. But as it stands, Federico Chiesa is about to go into the last year of his Juve deal, and he can be gotten for probably half his market value. So I would be all over Chiesa regardless of anything else. I think he's a player we should absolutely be looking to sign. If we were to lose somebody like Diaz to Barcelona or Salah to Saudi, then I would absolutely be talking to you guys about the likes of a KVARATSKHELIA. So that's where I'm kind of at with this. I think Chiesa you could justify no matter what happens, but KVARATSKHELIA you would almost, in my opinion, be looking to the future. So whether that's the future for Salah leaving, and I know KVARATSKHELIA plays on the left side and inverts to the right foot, I get that. But again, I've talked many times about the fact that Liverpool have a history of changing players' positions around, so I wouldn't be too concerned with that. David Massett said, Kvara will cook at Liverpool, Craig. Well, we'll get a poll on it in a minute, but I'm interested to see what the fee would be. So De Laurentiis, the Napoli president, in the past has quoted about £80 million or about €100 million. Now, his contract situation, I don't know. So I'm sure somebody can find that out for me in the chat. But yeah, the contract situation's an interesting one. But you've heard what his dad and his agent has had to say. That isn't sitting on the fence. That is very much we want out of Naples.